I think this is it right here.
And the mysterious man has been defeated.
Which is strange, because he actually got easier off-screen than in the fight itself.
How does that work?
I don't know!
The
it's
second
beyond
the second we stop recording, you just beat the crap out of it.
Waga wa no Daya. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, sideways.
He's floating sideways mysteriously. And Jonathan says, a kick, eh? But it's slow.
Oh! My balls! He split so hard. Thunder Split Attack!
And if you'd shut up for a second, people barely have any idea what's going on.
You shut up, bitch face.
The mysterious man's name is Dyer. He kicked slowly so as to goad Jonathan into blocking with his hands. In blocking with his hands, he essentially did a split in midair, pulling Jonathan's hands away, leaving Dyer's hands free to attack Jonathan directly.
Why did they keep up bringing up Zeppeli? A letter?
Wait, Jonathan, I'm a human. Sorry, but I wanted to test the abilities you learned from Zeppeli. Look at what I hid on your shoulder. It's a letter from Zeppeli. Yes, it's a letter asking us for help. Zeppeli wrote about the whereabouts of the stone mask and who holds it, and sent us the letter.
Ton Petty. Daya.
This is our master, Ton Petty, and I'm his disciple, Dyer. And the other man, as am I, the name is Straits, or as this game refers to him, Straizo. And from here, that's really just about everything.
You know, for Zeppeli having been old once his Hamon left him, how old is Ton Petty?
Really?
Because he's got like wrinkles and Hamon's supposed to stop that.
Well, it doesn't stop it, it just makes you age slower.
Well, I know that, it's just still, that's disturbing. Like, Zeppeli goes from 20 to 50 and that, and then Ton Petty comes up and he's all wrinkly and everything. And
yeah, so as old as Ton Petty looks, how old must he really be?
Methuselah?
Okay, so we cut here to...
I think that's his father.
Yeah, I think that's Poco. Poco's what we assume to be his father.
Since he's probably asking for where's his sister, where's she at?
Yeah. Because they're doing things out of order. They're not doing things in the same order as the manga, so it's all a little weird. Not that it matters in the end, it's just kind of a...
Meanwhile, at Casa de Freaks...
Yeah, Poco is concerned about his sister. We find out Dio has abducted her, as well as turned a few dogs and men into man-dogs.
And cats into birds into cat-birds.
Oh, and did it even cut back here later to Ton Petty saying something else?
Nope.
God dang it. Okay, now I gotta spend like half an hour getting to where they were because the game did all the scenes out of order. So that's the scene we just went through there. So that's that scene.
You know, you're the Japanese expert here. Why does Dio always refer to himself as Kono no Dio? Is that supposed to be like in the third-person thing?
Kinda, yeah. Kono means this, so he's saying like this Dio. Yeah.
So is that just the way it's like to refer to yourself in the third person?
Kinda, sorta. You can kind of figure out what happens through all of this. I'm rushing through the manga as fast as possible. But
I'm assuming Dio offered her something, or was being poetic, and
yeah.
she just bitch slapped him back. And now he's kind of pissed, but pissed without being pissed. Which I don't know how that works, but...
Yeah, let's see here. A lot of people going on and on about wanting to eat her. Dio beats the crap out of one of the random dogs and says those who have no manners don't deserve to live. Where'd that anvil come from?
Came from Jonathan chucking it through the window. Where do you get an anvil from? I have no idea. And thus the fight begins with this mysterious creature that underneath that bandage is... Ugh. Just freaking ugly.
Okay, so I think it's Dio kindly offered to turn her into a vampire as well.
Oh, okay.
In which she
But he did it in
him.
a poetic way, I'm assuming, since he had all those words there.
Yeah. Well, it also dealt with, like, some of the random zombies in the area saying, oh, she looks tasty, let's eat her, whatnot, and he essentially kills them, and saying those who have no manners don't deserve to live.
I hate you, Dobie.
So Dio 6 Dobie on the lady.
Reason Dobie's fight is... I don't like this fight. Reason for that, Dobie can poison you. Please explain poisoning to them, my friend.
Yeah, this is as you saw, Jonathan comes in, there's an anvil in the back of Dobie's head, and the fight begins. This is... I'd have to say this is the most frustrating battle in the entire game. I mean, there was the underwater battle, but that was more time-consuming than frustrating. This one is just out-and-out frustrating.
Because you can beat up Dobie and everything, but it's just that when he poisons you, like I said, you explain it.
I'm pretty sure all the poisoning does is it makes you take more damage from every blow. It slowly drains away your green.
Take this stupid bird. Yeah, pretty much that's it. It doubles like all the damage you take.
And you're slowly taking damage on top of that. And on top of having to fight Dobie, which is difficult enough as it is,
you have to fight these abominations against God himself.
You gotta fight all, like, these 5-odd freaking
snakes.
Dog men and snakes and birds and crap. It's just chaotic enough, they almost don't let you get any attacks in at all before something else runs up behind you and breaks your combo.
Combo breaker. That was the most awesome picture ever.
Indeed, that needs to be a t-shirt.
Why is that not a t-shirt now?
Okay, so there's the anvil in the back of the head.
Whoosh whoosh! That guy is right, that does sound like Star Wars.
And as you may have noticed, Dobie appears to have snakes in his head.
It gets worse after this cutscene here.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it is. I am right. This fight's going so much better than the rehearsal.
Yeah, this is an odd one because he essentially got his butt kicked in rehearsal, and since it always goes the other way...
Something hit me on the way down!
Yeah, since things always go opposite as they do in rehearsal, we figure he was actually going to do good in this fight in the video. And he is!
I'm gonna do terrible from now on in rehearsals. Sounds like I'm having a seizure there, but I'm just waddling the stick.
Yeah. Oh, and you hit Dobie too. This should be the end of the fight.
That's why I hit Dobie. This is the end of the fight.
End of fight! And that's the end of Dobie, people. So, next time on Let's Play JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Phantom Blood, we move on into the castle to thwart Dio himself. Until then...